All right, episode 22. Last time we all met up in the capital, found out what was going on all over the planet, different various quest lines and nebulous things being promoted towards the emissaries up above in the celestial plane. They're being trapped in a time loop, slowed to a crawl. Iris was able to punch through with her devotion and talk to them twice to glean just an iota of information as to where she could go with her crew to deal with certain parts of the problem. And Iris, at the end of the day, decides to go with Blaze until, after a while, she gets a pain in her chest. Almost prophetic. She feels drawn back to the portal room for which Heim was trying to defend. And she tells Blaze that he should go off and find out what Vere's dealing with alone as she heads back over to the capital. Blaze is kind of happy for this because, at the same time, he was a bit worried about walking into this area, the Shuyu stronghold, while it was potentially going to break out into a war. And now he doesn't have to think about that. He can stealth in. So he makes his way over there stealthily. But before he can make it back to where Vare was originally having his conversation, a bag is thrown over his head and he is choked out, passes out, and gets kidnapped somewhere. And he won't be here for a bit. Shuford vanished last session as well. Pronounced dead. Borach went into a fit of rage, placed his hat upon his head, and decided that he's going to go towards where Qford's lingering will tells him, which is south of the capital towards the end, a mountaintop that once stood higher than any in the realms, but has been destroyed by numerous attacks. It is foretold that the emissaries feel the realmic loop is coming from there, some sort of asinine ritual. And so he decides to walk there after lending his bike over to Blaze and Iris. Iris takes the bike back towards the capital to make sure she can make it back in time before anything crazy happens. And she arrives at the outer building to hear a lot of fighting on the inside and chains and clanking of metal. As we move over quickly to Borach's side of his travels, finding a path south to the end.
Okay.
They got bro walking there because he gave his bike to a guy that got kidnapped.
So where you said we were at?
You're here on the map, and you want to essentially make your way to the end here to the south. But you currently are not taking a vehicle. In your rage, you ran out of the city. And you plan to find a path south. And some bandits come across you.
Move.
We'll move plenty if you give us your wallet. I mean, you look like a beggar, but maybe one coin is on you somewhere.
He activates tier 3 Psycho Orange.
The guy's mind almost melts as his eyes roll back into his head. He falls to the ground and starts sucking on his thumb in a fetal position.
Oh my god. Dude, I love that.
Sounds about right.
I love that. You're met by bandit. I activate Conqueror's Hockey.
The rest of the bandits, they part the way, but you find that they had some sort of wagon, and you're able to commandeer their wagon because fuck them.
That is in character.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's just a a wagon with the horse, or is it just
Yeah,
like
it's not too big. It's like essentially like a wood trailer hooked to one horse.
Okay.
If you don't want any of the stuff, you could just slice it off and then just take the horse, or if you want to take some goods from them because you hate them, you can take it with you.
And Yin is with him, right?
Yeah.
He looks to Yin. Take the hat.
All right.
And then he gives. He has a hat, right? Kufur's
Yeah.
hat. Okay. Yeah, he gives him Kufur's hat. Go figure out how to set up the horse so we can leave.
All right. He walks up and like checks the horse, and it seems malnourished, so he feeds it some stuff out of the wagon, and then he looks in the wagon for anything good, and we'll have him quickly roll check here. He finds 2 glass. He finds 2 glass wisps. He obtains them. He'll place them in grenades, and then he'll hand you both of them. And he'll sever the wagon from the horse to make sure you guys can go at a fast pace.
Okay. So then, before they head off, he walks up to the scared bandits, and then he kind of crouches over near them, and then he looks at them almost with a gloomy face. Then he goes, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. And then he stands back up and then hops on the horse.
All right. They feel a sense of ease as they just caught you in a bad time, and they don't feel like they don't feel the animosity like you're gonna come back for them or something. Plus, you technically left their stuff, so they'd like that.
I'll be borrowing this, by the way.
It's
And then
fine.
he heads off.
Right, you'll head southbourne. Of you, Iris, you enter the Undercity in a rush from the east side near the church and make it over to the building Haim was talking about earlier. You enter within said building, and Haim is there, and he has just slayed like 2 people. Their bodies are just like thrown about, and these 2 here are actively there, attacking him.
All right, I'll just run right in and get ready to fight.
All right. Wish there was like a real easy way to do this, but oh well. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, sounds good. You run in. What do you want to do?
So they're attacking Heim. Does he look in immediate danger or just kind of like a fight?
He looks kind of injured, not gonna lie. Not like badly at all, but he has taken damage.
Okay. I think what I'll do is I'm going to kind of slap his back with a healing tag, which has a restoring of 4. It's going to take 10 mental.
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about this.
No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Dun dun dun. Let's see.
Yes, I'll definitely use the healing tag first, and then as I run past him, I'm going to maybe I'll just like throw my one lightning tag on the guy in front of me, on his face, right on his face,
Right on
and
his
take a
face.
step back.
All right, and you're just
Right
doing
on
this
his face.
as a normal like ranged attack, essentially.
Yes.
Or okay. No problem.
Yeah, just the quick deployment. So.
Yes. Quick deployment. And it was lightning, right?
Yes. Which is it's got chain 3 if that, and it's a stun, but if that matters.
No, it does. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Stun, you said?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll that. Both of them. One's not stunned, the other is.
Oh. Burn. All right. Well, and in that case, the other one, I'll throw an explosive tag at as I step back. So I run him up, slap him with a healing, faceplant lightning, step back, and then throw a lightning tag. Not lightning, an explosive tag.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah. Look at this. Tags. Explosive. Explosive.
Burn
yeah.
into.
I see. And then burn 2, you say.
Yes.
The other one's burned.
All right.
Okay, and then your turn ends.
Yes. I'm gonna save some of my MP. Could I ready an action to protect, or does that like? Do I have to?
It's poetic
Can I
justice.
use that like as? Okay. All right. Never mind then.
No, I mean you can do it. It's a talent.
Oh, then okay. Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
get ready to protect.
Okay, yeah, it's a reactable 10 mental cost tag activation.
Yes.
All right. So, outer cultist. Is this not the stunned one? This is the burned one. He will. The other one's stunned, so he won't do anything. Since he only has one action, it takes one action away. He has 2 spells. Cast the second one. It is a chaotic tornado.
Oh. Just a tornado.
36 damage to Heim and you.
All right.
And then reduced by your flat defense.
Thank you.
50 of 10. So you could do that. Do you want to react with a tag as well? By paying 10?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, which tag was
That
set
would
on
be
you?
my
Okay.
the protection tag.
Yeah. You should be fine then. No damage.
Okay.
Let me see.
And it
I'm-
also says shove 3.
Yeah.
Shield just says 1 though, so I don't know if that matters.
Oh, that's fine. I'll shove him back. And he will hit a wall. Take some damage. The other one loses his turn, and it goes to Heim. Heim will go through a Rolodex of actions. D3. He will use chains. Will target /2. The left one. He will wrap him in chains. These almost like golden chains will wrap around this guy's body and then like tighten him until his bones break and he dies.
Nice.
He takes 500 damage and falls to the ground crumpled. Then he says, "Thanks for holding him in place." And then he walks over here.
My pleasure.
Does the same to the other guy, crushes him. And that encounter will then, and I'll try to, all right. So yes, that battle ends. Let me pull a loot table for this. Oop. You get monies.
Cool.
Not the- You get 280 monies.
Oh wow. Okay. I was thinking. I was like, I get $5.
That would be awesome, but nope.
That would have been very funny if it's just yeah, 3 gold drops.
3 gold.
Yeah.
That would fire.
Worth it.
I'm
I
quickly.
mean, I didn't do too much, so.
You did a lot of damage. You did close to his damage. You did more than him in. Yeah, slightly more than him. In some ways.
Okay.
Like he overkilled them by kind of a lot. You did 540 damage or 640 total damage. He did.
Wow.
But to both, so it's 1,280 damage, and he did 1,000 damage. So you did more than him.
Oh. I take my coin with a smile then.
He's like mixed between asking why you're here and looking for the entrance. So he's kind of looking around.
Mm-hmm.
This is just past the previous room that would have had people in it that you saw the demon come out of, Borach and Heim in the past, but he's confused because the demon is missing but didn't come from the entrance. Didn't come out of the entrance.
Huh. Right, well, I was going to go with Blaze, Sever, and then I realized that my main concern are the citizens. Not that I don't like Ver, I just, he's Blaze's friend, and I thought maybe people who don't have much protection themselves could use it a bit more. Not that you don't have protection, I mean the people that are kidnapped, because I know you could probably do this yourself, Heim, but yes, I'm here to help.
I appreciate the help nonetheless. It's been a long day.
I can imagine.
You happen to have
So what are we looking for?
You happen to have a tag that can, like, tell us where, like, a large demon is?
I could try and create one. Might take a moment.
How long is a moment?
She looks at her watch, her invisible watch on her wrist. How long would it take for me to make a fresh new tag?
It could take like 2 minutes.
That's way quicker than I thought. I have some ideas I've been thinking about. Maybe a couple minutes.
Okay, I'll take the time to take a breather in this corner.
Alright. I'm thinking something either radar or sonar. I don't like saying R. Alright, so if I'm going to make some kind of detection tag, that would be charged with mental, correct?
Yes.
What else would that entail? Just as I'm not sure.
How am I so okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Would so for my next activation keys and things like that, would I have to do like emit, as if like emitting a pulse to kind of like a sonar almost?
That sounds reasonable, yeah. You would either have to have the tag fly towards the person, but if it didn't have any pathfinding,
Yes.
it would just fly into a wall. So you have to
Right.
think about it very abstractly. It's like, imagine you have a piece of paper and you want it to tell you where a person is. If you say fly detect demon, like 3 words, it would fly towards, it would detect the demon, fly towards the demon, and then just hit a wall and fall to the ground. So then you
Right.
might want to have it like go through walls, but then you're not going to follow it through a wall, so that's not that useful either. So then you would have to have it have like guidance or something, or leave trace, walking, there are ways to kind of mess with it so that you can kind of get it to do that. If you put it in a sentient-ish thing, like a doll, then it can kind of, and then you give that doll the ability to speak, then that doll could tell you, I feel it through this wall, and that can give you information that way. So there's just a lot of ways you can go about making a tag like this, depending on how complex you want to get with the amount of words you use.
Okay, so say I had like my doll using this sonar, so like emitting the sound waves to find it, and then it could guide us and tell us which way we're going.
Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't have the tag go towards the demon, you would just have it like glow brighter the closer you got, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, like almost like if
Or do you want it like a
you're,
V-Ray
like,
card where
if
it's
you
like
have
magnetic?
car keys. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like that. That could work too. Like a magnetic kind of pull with the doll, and the doll had to guide it, us.
Uh-huh. That's fine. It might need... Your intelligence is telling you might need like some other words that aren't that obvious if the pathway isn't obvious. So for the sake of argument, let's say it's through this wall, but there's no doorway through that wall. It'll keep pointing you to this wall, and even if you were to just keep blowing the wall up, if there's a hidden wall somewhere, you would want it to somehow find a way there through natural paths, rather than trying to tell you to go through a wall. Which requires some amount of tracking, kind of like how a hunter tracks its prey's footprints or something. That the demon likely didn't just go through a wall. It likely took a path. Yeah. But if you were to use a radar right now directly to its position, it would take you through a wall.
Okay.
You would need to inscribe some sort of huntsman-y, like, tracking on the doll as well.
Yeah, so tracking, guidance. Would I put doll here? Guidance. I don't. But those make sense?
You have to press enter. I can't see.
Oh, okay. Or even like.
You don't need the emit necessarily if you're gonna put it on a doll, I guess. You'd want
Okay.
speech instead, so the doll could tell you.
Okay.
Tracking, navigation, and guidance is maybe overdoing it.
So maybe like.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the minimum version. If you want to.
And if I was to get, yeah. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I said that's the
I think
minimum
you're
version.
about to
If
answer my
you can spice it up. If you wanted to spice it up, you would probably like want to add something, either mobility of some sort to the doll so it can do it quicker, or better ways to individually track different types of things. Because as of right now, it will track like anything, kinda, but it won't be
Okay.
particularly good at finding an outer
So-
demon or anything.
Would that make sense? Like having a target and then you have to like give it a description?
You would need
Or-
something from the target, like a
Mm.
bloodhound if you use that,
Yeah.
and you don't have that.
Right,
It's
yeah.
probably better to use the exact
Maybe
creature
then
type, outer
Demon.
or demon, yeah. Either
Outer.
works.
Okay. There you go.
Alright. How many words?
1, 2, 3.
You can do up to 9.
Oh, I think
so
I
it
have
doesn't
one
matter.
too many. Oh, I can do up to 9? Never mind
Yeah.
then. I calculated. Okay.
Let me put equal. On the top here, total. Here, I put on the top the total words you can use.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
That's very useful. Thank you.
no problem. Okay. So, sounds good to me. All right. So you use that tag, you hook it to a doll, and the doll flies out and highlights this wall. Naheim gets up and checks the wall. At first, he's just gonna check it for like a normal switch, and then he just doesn't care, and he kind of pushes the wall down. Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I wasn't willing to check.
Totally understandable.
The opposite. Probably not. Probably gonna get whatever. Alright, yeah. He'll go through and on this corner. So yeah, progresses up.
Iris will like dash after him.
Sounds good. He will start another fight as he walks out here. We'll say. These ones aren't injured like the last ones,
Mm-hmm.
so might be a bit tougher.
Sounds.
Okay. Okay. So you go first before Hana. So your turn.
Okay, so, I think what I'd like to do, did they last time have a spell that they tried putting on us, or
Yes,
casting?
they casted
Sorry.
Chaos Tornado, which chaos just means it's from the realms of chaos. It's not like realmic.
Okay.
So it was a wind
I
spell.
think then, yeah. I think what I may do. Now, my silence tag, is that more just for when people are talking? Was
If
that
the
a
spell
stealth
requires them to
based on
vocal,
this?
if the spell requires them to vocally say it, then it will stop their spell.
Could I recall if it was vocal?
He said Chaos Tornado when he casted it, but it's hard to be 100% certain that there isn't an alternative way of casting it.
Well, try it. I'll
mean,
throw
yeah.
my silence tags somewhere so it would. I'm not sure the range on it. It says expand, but I guess 1, 2, 3, 4.
Expand 1.
I could do expand to 2 because I only have 6 words right now.
Yeah, just you can bump the words, I don't care.
Okay, I might do. Actually, let's do 3 then.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so I'll do silence.
Okay, that's
I'll
blocking.
send my tag out.
Block actually blocks magic incantations too. Mute stops them from talking. So they would have to
Okay.
cast it without their hands or their voice. So that's pretty good. And you want to place it where?
Just right in the middle of them, somewhere it'll get them both.
Makes sense to me. I do in fact like how that works. Okay. I wish it was. Maybe I'm crazy, and everybody in the chat's gonna be like, "You idiot!" I wish it was way easier to put a radial like circle from a position. Like I know how to do it off of a token, but other than a token, it's basically like doing it like this. But this, unless I put linger and have one of it just set on the battlefield at all times.
Right.
Like
Aw.
this or whatever, for example, which is essentially what it should be. It's like, cool, I can keep this on here, but I would like if there's a way to place multiples of these at varying opacities without having to use a token, but whatever.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But yeah, that's the silence field.
Okay, and now the field itself, they can walk in and out of it, correct?
Correct.
All right. Then in that case, I might yeah, I'll throw an explosive tag right in the middle of them to try and hit them both.
Okay.
Because it won't push them.
Correct. You don't have any sort of pushing on.
Yeah. No. So I'll try to do that.
I will roll a burn check on them both. Where did I put this? Why is it sad? Second one took a second. They both resist the burn.
Okay. And I will do a couple more tags. Why not? Let's light them up.
Rude.
I think what I'll do, I'll have to quick rewrite some of these, I think. Yes, I'm gonna just, I think, throw my last 2 remaining explosion tags inside at
Okay.
them.
I'll roll the checks twice more. Dude, fail, 6. Both burned.
And my last 20 AP, I'm going to use the protection for when it happens, so I'll slap a protection thing on myself.
Okay. Your burn is burn 2 or is it burn 1?
My burn, you know what? I'll make it burn 2.
Okay.
Because I got more words.
Yeah, that sounds good. It gives it an extra turn.
Alright,
So
thank you.
it'll deal another instance next turn. On the top of your turn.
Alright. That's
alright.
all I'll do.
Okay, perfect. Heim will take his turn. He'll roll his magical D3 twice. That's really bad for them. Flash R. Good. Okay. Not any mathy moods, so I'm just gonna this
Totally understandable.
481. 1. Gosh. One of them fails the check and dies instantly. But he's banished from this realm. So he has no body.
That's incredibly difficult for him.
And it is your or the outer cultist's turn who's banished, and then the other outer cultist will roll spell /RD2. 1. He casts Conflagration. He cannot cast it while in here. He will move out of the silence field here. /R. 72. This is not great for him because he and I will it'll make it disappear, but it's fine. Can only hit here. He can't send a conflagration through the silence either. So he has to like aim it around where it was, which is like not great. Am I in a raw? Whatever. But yeah, he has to aim it like here essentially, which
Right.
is not great. Conflagrate will 20. Oh my god, I keep clicking the drawing tool instead of the ruler for the circle. Okay.
Oh no.
You can hit Heim with it. He will in fact hit Heim with it on the edge, which is divided by... Yeah, it's not too much. Heim will take like 36 damage. He'll take half damage from me at the edge.
Okay.
And then he will roll to do a second spell, but honestly he can't even move, so if he casts 2, he fails. Yeah. Alright, cannot cast additional spells. It is your turn. He will then burn for 150 damage. Okay.
Nice.
Rest of your turn. Burn will go away.
I think what I will do is use one of my mind... not one of my... He's almost dead, right? I'll just do a quick rewrite then.
Okay.
Going to be 25. And then I'll quick rewrite to a lightning tag from one of my flight tags.
Okay.
I'm going to use a lightning strike on this guy. That's...
You will die by 1 damage.
Alright.
Oop. -1 health.
Nice.
Nice. And then we'll roll another reward. Money again. This is
Look at
similar
that.
to last time, but
I don't even use much money.
I'll give it to somebody who will.
That's right. Just start raining down on people. It's like, here you go, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I do, basically.
Yeah.
510.
Wow. Divided by 2.
I mean, these guys stole literally everything from the capital, so. Everything they could, like from people's houses and stuff.
That's crazy. Then they totally deserve what they're getting.
I agree.
Alright, I
actually.
think what Iris will do, she's gonna quickly just go to a quarter and start writing, changing her some of her tags. So I can have some more offensive tags. So I'm gonna get this
Your tag will lure Heim to this
minus-
wall. He will open it, same as before.
Okay.
He'll wait for you in this valleyed hallway.
Sorry about this. I was definitely not expecting so much of a fight.
He walks back to you and he goes, "Yeah, I apologize. Here." He hands you a blue vial.
I look up at it and gratefully take it. I assume this is for my brain.
Yeah, something.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Should
And
keep you
I'll finish
calm.
writing up my tags.
All right.
Of course.
Take the potion beforehand, or you're just gonna save it?
I'll save it.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll take it when I feel like I may have to. As soon as Iris walks in and sees this guy, she'll take it. She's like, oh, pops the lid.
All right. So the demon
Yeah, I'm gonna doubt it.
looks up at Heim and you. And this one can speak quite well. So he says, "Are you the one killing my servants?"
Is that... I think he might be asking you, Heim. I'm kind of just a tag along. That's what I think That's a good thing for me.
So you take no responsibility, little girl.
I'm not very little. I'm 123, thank you.
I wasn't referring
But
to
no,
your age.
I mean, if- Hey,
Referring
height
to your
makes
stature.
a difference, I suppose.
Yeah, that is true.
Thank
I
you.
was gonna say he's like huge. You to him, you would be pretty little. Yeah.
It's true. Oh, well, still. Alright, well, I do take responsibility, but, like, they're doing some pretty bad things, so I don't really care.
Bad by your metric. What do you say is bad?
Kidnapping people, raiding, looting,
I
that
see.
kind of thing.
That's fair enough. In
Is
our
it
order
not
of
so much
business,
for you?
not so much. It's close though.
Okay, interesting.
The Outer Realms. We have been persecuted long by the people of your realm, so taking a few of them and opening a portal while they go into their nice spiritual home after felt nice by comparison. See, us outer beings, when we die, we don't return to any sort of cycle or safe haven.
Then is this really how you want to be spending your one life? Really?
Prefer that than under persecution.
Oh, I understand, I suppose.
Either way, we did kidnap some people and send them to the spirit world, where they will rejoin in due time.
Huh. Iris kind of looks over at Haim. Do you quite catch what he's saying?
He's saying that people who die in the realms of chaos only die temporarily in his mind, whereas people of his kind die forever, so essentially saying one is
I
like putting
see.
somebody in timeout and the other one is murder. It doesn't equalize those crimes.
Huh. Interesting twist of justice, I suppose?
Yeah, I think both are very painful things for people. Technically,
Agreed.
the realms of chaos is people go through the terror mentally and physically and then sit on it and dwell on it and then come back and then potentially feel pain again. So I think it's not equal, but one kind of you're gone instantly and the other you come back and you've still lived it.
True.
Oh, I don't really agree. They're not. I think they're fairly comparable.
That makes sense. I'd tend to agree with you, Haim.
Either way, do you think you can tank this for me, or do you need me to tank it?
Tank this?
Referring to keeping his attention and taking the damage.
I'm gonna slap him with my last remaining healing tags. I'll activate them when you're ready.
Okay. I guess that answers the question. Outer being, what was your name again? Lafagor. We'll be sending you back from whence you came if you prefer, or if you refuse, I guess we will be sending you to the silence that you so brave, I guess.
That's a good speech. Good job, Haim.
Yes, I mean, I'm not good at these.
We are giving you a warning, Flafagor.
Okay, well, I will denounce your
Maybe you
warning.
could break the cycle by returning them.
What?
Alright, if you're the cycle, there's more hate against you because you do things like this, and if it keeps happening, people will keep hating you, and then you'll react, and then they'll hate you, and then they react, and it's hard, but sometimes you have to turn the other cheek. Until things get better.
His eye twitches, and he's like, I can't handle this anymore. And he starts channeling a spell and starts combat.
Perfect.
All right. You downed that potion earlier, right?
I did, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just set your mental to full.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Your turn.
Alright, I see him chanting a spell. I'm gonna throw, silence. A silence tag right about here.
All right. You throw a silence tag, and when it gets near him, it disintegrates to dust.
Ew. Can I assume that this is gonna happen to all my tags?
It'd be hard to assume it, but it does seem there is some sort of aura. Boom. Now you can see.
Oh wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading something.
Yeah, no problem.
So I have the Crucible of Daylight,
Ah, yes.
but I don't know what would happen because it says a loss will result in a penance of the champion based on how hard you tried.
Yeah, yeah.
What does it still do with? What still happens to the monstrosity? Or is this something like I can't? Am I reading this wrong? Where what I'm reading is like I take something with me into this realm or this area, into like this area.
Yeah. You enter Crucible of Daylight, which designates an arena, and you challenge somebody. If you win, you get a reward. If you lose, you get a penance.
Right. And what happens? Because like I imagine I might lose if I challenge this guy. What happens to the creature? Do we just return to the like proper realm, or?
Yeah, you essentially banish him and you. Fight a fight solo.
Yeah.
And then if you
Right.
lose, you both come back here as if the fight didn't happen.
Okay.
But you get
Then
a
I'm not
penance.
gonna.
Okay. It
You
would.
should've-
Because I feel like I'm gonna lose.
I won't lie, that's very likely. His kit
Yeah.
is a problem for the Crucible.
See that you don't got the spirit of a gambler, cause like what if?
Yeah,
I don't.
Winning would be worth a lot, but your chance of winning is very low.
Hey, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna throw my medium bomb. Because it says damage takes out small building without harming those inside of it. Oh well, does that mean it wouldn't hurt him? It would only take out a building?
Correct. It destroys structures. He would get buried. So it would hurt him by burying him.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay.
I think. Now, will it bury this whole room? Can I like pull Heim out of the room and
It
then
won't
throw
bury
in?
the entire room since it doesn't blow up that
Okay, that's
large.
good. So just like the section over here. That's good.
Yeah, it's quite large, but it's not that insane.
Yeah, I think I will throw my medium bomb then.
Alright, you throw a medium bomb, collapsing this place in on itself. Wait, let me... You will take some damage and be very under rubble.
Nice.
I don't know if rubble's 1B or not. Feels like it should be 2. I don't know.
Rebel is 2.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so you bury him under rubble, and this does let you know that he has some sort of reflecting ability. It's hard to tell exactly how strong the reflect is, but it does destroy a lot of the stones that fall on top of him. He still takes the damage from the reflect, but it does deal damage back on the rocks that fall over him, and a bunch of them get like obliterated.
Okay. I think I may just wait to see what Heim's gonna do. And could I actually use my protect to protect him instead? Or is that just like for my protection tag? I have 1 protection tag left, so I was thinking if it attacks Heim, I could use it on him instead of myself.
Sure, you're adjacent, so it's fine. If he
Okay.
moves away from you, it would be difficult and what have you, but if you are adjacent, it'll be fine.
Worry about B. Okay, thank you. I'll do that
Technically,
then.
he won't be taking his turn, so he can't move himself, but if theoretically, for some reason, the creature
Yeah.
grabbed Haim, moved him, and then slammed him into a wall, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to end your turn here?
Yeah.
All right. The
Just
creature.
not sure what to do.
You're fine. I rolled a d3 instead of a d4. That's on me. Reroll. Okay. Mistypes are funny. He rolls twice. 4 and 2. He will activate Intensify. 4 and 2 is an AoE. Intensify will lower his aura size to 10, but make it much stronger. And 2 is an AoE. He channeled at the start of the fight, so this AoE goes off instantly. But every time he rolls this in the future, he's going to have to channel for 1 turn before it goes off. Just letting you know.
Okay.
What the? Why did I get mad at that? Oh, I didn't put it on. Silly me. 73 damage. He'll try to hit you both with a pyre of... pyre from the ground underneath you, like a geyser of magma, for 73 damage.
Alright. So for my... I do have protection that I was saving. Would that work on Haim?
You can put it on him, you can put it on yourself.
I think I'll put it on Haim.
Okay. I think that's reasonable given you could theoretically run out of the room if it gets bad.
Yeah. I can also teleport.
That's true. Yeah, you can just look out of the room and warp.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you will protect him, you say? That'll block the attack.
Yes.
Wait, we'll go to Haim's turn. I will be rolling a special check for Haim at the start of his turns. For this battle. Has to do with his emissary. For anybody curious.
Oh.
So that is a good roll. /R3.
Oh, thank goodness.
I didn't mean to roll it that way. Whatever. I'll roll a d4. That's pretty rare. I didn't think you'd pass it on the first turn. It's kind of sad. But it's fine. /R. 133. He unhoods himself.
Oh.
And you feel like a bunch of glyphs like fly off of him, and a bunch of like chains and locks all start unfastening from his body.
Oh, wow.
And he decreases in scale quite a bit. As all of this stuff hits the ground, and he takes off his entire cowl. You see a man with light hair and bright eyes and pointed ears. And he gains 133 damage.
Damage on himself?
133 damage on all of his attacks is added.
Oh, wow.
He will teleport over here, which kind of disappears and reappears. And he will attack 5 times. So, at least 2 attacks in this mode. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy. Okay. 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Slash iron. I'll just pre-roll a lot of these because it's gonna save time.
Sure.
1, 3. He'll do 901 damage. And he will do his first one. $233. And then 1,134. Slash R. I will take 283 damage and reflect. But he seems fine, from what you can tell.
He seems even with that damage.
Taking 283? Yeah, he seems okay.
Cool.
He will then take damage from being inside the radius. Most of this is just information for you to know.
Thank you.
He will take 100 damage from ending his turn in the circle. Then
Does he
it goes.
still look good though?
Yeah, he looks fine.
All right. So can I assume stepping in the circle means that like I
If
can
you
attack this guy?
end your turn, you will take 100 damage. Or if a structure
Yeah, I'll die if I do that.
enters it, it will take 100 damage.
Okay. But like my tags can't go through this, right? So
They can if they instantly go off, but they can't continuously have an effect. The problem with the silence is
Okay.
it hit inside, activated, then lit on fire.
and it would have continuous. Right. Okay. Then I'm gonna chuck some explosive tags at him.
All right.
All right.
Aw.
So I'll do 3 of them.
Okay. All right. That will happen. You said 3 of them, correct?
Correct.
You will take 54 reflect damage.
All right.
You do notice that it is lower for ranged attacks than melee, though. The reflect is 25% against time, and it was 10% against you.
Sorry, you said how much am I taking?
54.
54? Thank you. All right, I'm okay. And for the rest of my AP, I think I'm going to save it. And can I activate the heal tags on Heim when I see that he's kind of needing it?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll save it.
Sounds good. I can't tell. Is he even under half health? Yes, he is. Okay.
Yes, he is. It very much looks like it.
He has a... Okay, he rolled it, so now I go down 1. He will activate a transformation.
Oh no.
So he will disable his aura. And he will remove his reflectability. He will roll to get out of the rubble so he can move. And barely succeed, which is funny. Alright, he replaces Reflect with Store. Yeah,
I
so
don't like the sound of store.
yeah, it is what it is. He'll do that, and then he'll use his third action, which is a grab on Heim, which is the only selectable target. He'll move Heim here. Slam him into a wall. Slash arm. Do 75 damage to Heim. Heim will block it.
You still
And
looking
take
okay,
some-
or?
Seems fine. To be honest.
Okay.
He has pretty good flat defense in this mode. Is part of it. None of these attacks like have anything to punch through Heim's flat defense.
Okay.
It is Heim's turn. Heim will roll again. He does have 3 actions on the second turn.
Oh no.
Yeah, he did roll the 3 this time, and rolled the 2. Where's? I keep forgetting where I put the. They're up here. I was like, where did I put this? 3d40. $235. Then he activates a buff on you. $77. He activates this buff on you. Benevolence of a Fallen One.
Oh.
This will give you plus 100 damage.
So it's healing me for that?
Nope, it gives you plus 100 damage on all your attacks.
Oh, right, yes. Thank you. That's gonna be fun.
It's your turn.
All right. I think I'm going to run up and slap them with my 3 lightning tags.
I get that. It makes sense to me. Okay.
Okay, so that's that'll leave me at 40, and I'll be able to activate the heal if Heim needs it, and I'm going to take a few steps back again.
Alright. Alright, the boss will take his turns. 2. He's running out of actions. So choose attempt to hit both of you, but it's out of range, so it'll just go on Heim. The one he'll decide between the 2 of you. Which he'll decide on you.
Ow. No! It's okay. He doesn't have to.
59.
Wait, Wait,
sure
like stand my damage?
Yeah, but you can block and do whatever.
Okay, good, because well, I got 58 stand on right now, so I think I'm going to, block, which is 10 AP.
Well, I mean, like, if you have 58, technically, because you always get your flat defense, which is 10.
Oh, right. Oh, thank goodness.
So you don't have
I forgot
to block.
about that.
Blocking it just doubles it.
I won't block then. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll just take it. Okay,
Alright.
so that's
You will live at 9.
8. I'll live with 9. I'm okay.
Yeah, she's been
Yeah.
hanging out with Grant too long. That's the Grant play.
How's Haim doing? Do I have to
you can
activate
pop
my
them.
healing? I'll do it. I'll activate
Okay.
both of them.
You will heal him.
Both healing tags.
Goes to Haim's turn, and he will teleport over here. And he'll start, like, his eyes will start to glow. He'll look at Flafagor. He'll say, I will now banish you back to where you came. Don't say I didn't provide you mercy this once. And he holds his hand up, and almost like a column of, like, a pale green wraps around Flafagor's body, and all the wounds he has start to kind of almost like heal up. And Flafagor is very confused.
Drops her mouth.
And he gets healed back to full life. Which he doesn't like, because Store blows him up after a certain amount of damage is taken. But it just gets raised back up to like 350 stacks. And he gets fully banished out of this realm back to the outer realm. And in parting, he says, like, why did they send you after me? You're not even supposed to be here. And then he vanishes. And Haim collapses a little bit, just like 1D. And some blood hits
I'll
the
run
ground.
What did he mean? You're not supposed to be here?
I think he was just talking, broadly speaking.
Okay. So did you not kill him?
What?
Is he not dead?
He's dead the same way we are.
Iris looks confused, but she tries to help him to his feet. You can lean on me a bit if you need to, Haim.
I'm not sure I can. He points to your injuries.
I mean, she like looks down at all the blood and stuff. She's like, I'm a good crutch. I can help.
Roll endurance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
That's alright. This is your one. This is your one.
This is my one.
Character defining moment. This is your one.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go. Character defining moment. She's a willpower character.
There's 3 ones there.
Yes!
2. That's crazy.
And that's all it takes.
Yeah, you're able to hold him up and carry both of you to this wall as you lean against it. And
In her mind, she's just like, how am I doing this?
he's like, good fight. Could you,
Too. Oh,
do you have any potions or
I can
medical
rewrite
supplies?
some tags.
Okay.
I have 2 left. She holds up like 2 little tags, and she will rewrite them for healing and use them to heal Haim.
Okay. Could you forget about it.
No.
He
Oh,
falls
what?
asleep.
That Iris just sits there like tapping her knees and then pulls out some tea and starts pouring it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so for some tea, we got rare item, which I didn't expect, but it is possible, of course. Rare item. Lafagar's item table doesn't have a rare item. The outer table for rare item. I used one of them. I think I have one. Eclipse.
Yeah, doesn't Borach have one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of them for this act. I have ones for later acts, but they're really strong. Because there's one act after
You
this.
can rewrite it for the willpower roll. You can.
That's what I'm doing. I'm writing
Yeah.
one of them down a tier so that it
Yeah.
can be here. Because it doesn't make sense for Flafagor to have it either, but like, whatever.
Whatever.
He stole it, we
Found
say.
It doesn't make sense that she was
Yeah.
able to willpower through 9 stamina damage, and here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
So true.
For the
Well, the
for
rare
the
items also
moment.
just really low weight on my drop table. So, like,
Yeah.
it isn't just like, oh, you rolled that. It's also like a 10% on a boss.
Yeah, that's true. On a boss
Um,
that she fought solo, no other players. So
Yeah, it's a 5-character boss battle. I didn't lower his health for it. I just
Oh my goodness.
Heim's just strong.
Yeah, he's a goat.
he is. I've been saying this. telling you.
All right, Eclipse.
Iris is on your team now.
She gets it.
Team Heim, just like Team
Yeah.
Edward and Jacob.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Team Heim.
It's always time. Or as in, or the sorcery, or...
Just word. Let's see here. Does it really matter? Boom. There's the Eclipse Conduit. The item is in his drop table.
Oh, so that's one spell from any emissary that's not already yours.
That's any emissary. It doesn't. You can't normally gain emissary spells. Only in Dorsey spells.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I understand. It's an actual spell of the emissaries, not like
Yeah.
something you get from working on it. I got it. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's only 4 outer beings that you can fight to obtain that reward off a rare item check, but normally 3 of them are fought in the
Wow.
3rd act, so like it can roll off of one of them normally.
Okay.
But it's already nerfed because it used to give 2.
Wow.
And you got 50 stamina permanently. So now you're at 59 again.
But her stamina
That's
has a
right.
multiplier on it, but
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
a negative multiplier.
Is bad.
a -1. Yeah. Because she gets the 1.2 mental, right?
I think maybe it's higher. I don't know. She gets 1.3 mental and 0.8 stamina.
1.3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you do so, and you drink some tea while Heim naps. Will you use the tricorn on yourself?
You know what?
Technically affects your
I don't know,
regen
like-
because your regen is percentage
feel
of
like-
your stamina.
I feel like Iris. I don't know. I feel like she didn't. I don't know what she would do. I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Valid.
Coward,
Valid.
JK.
Coward is crazy. Coward after surviving a fight with 9 stamina is insane.
I take it. No, I'm just kidding.
LeBron puts everything out there on the floor, but because he scored 49 instead of 50, he sucks at basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Where are my bets going? No.
that's true.
All
My
right.
parlay, I don't care about you anymore.
Yeah, the Andy toy meme.
Yeah.
It's like a little LeBron
All right.
figure.
Yeah.
All right. So we move over to our Grant Yormisk group as they're arriving near the outskirts of the end, which is a cracked spire of a mountain.
When we get there, it's raining for Aura, right? Just making sure.
Sure.
Thunderstorm for Aura? Okay. Okay. Can I take a second to craft something, actually? Because I think that Grant would have an inclination about Borach pulling up.
Okay.
And I want to craft something. Because I haven't used this. I was originally going to use it for an upgrade, but decided to hold on to it. The first creature that me and Borach fought together was the giant mutated rhino.
Yeah.
I still have its horn. Can I use... It's not a makeshift weapon, but I want to use unlimited makeshift weapons as just to help me craft a good luck charm using this horn
Okay.
that might have like a property or something to it.
Seems fine.
Okay. What would I roll to craft that?
You spend the resource int dex.
Okay, spend 30 index. Well, I'm at 100, so I don't care about that. So, spend 30 and then roll int dex. So, thank God my base stat on that is so high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What being level 78 does for you, even if your rolls are bad. No, they're not.
No, they're not. That's the point of raising your stats.
Yep. The game rewards you for playing it, if you can believe that.
Plain work and true.
Alright.
Okay.
So what's it give me? What does it do, this rhino horn being turned into like a good luck charm? We'll say it's like a necklace or something.
Yeah.
The only reason I think Grant would assume that Borach's gonna appear is because he knows that Borach's not the type of person that would have other people fight for him.
Blaze called you.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Blaze said it during the call. No, I will.
Yeah.
Because that was after the call. So
Intuition.
yeah, I just think it's because he knows that Borach wouldn't want somebody fighting his fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were that much fun. Oh wait, that's OD. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, that's fire. Okay, I got something for him. So yeah, as we get there, I tell Yormisk to hold on for a second before we go in, and I reach into my bag. I start, messing with some stuff with the rhino horn. make like a little necklace. And then we'll say I lean up against, like a rock, like a large rock outside the spire, and I'm like, "Hey, Yormisk, I think we should wait for a little bit before going in." Because I have a feeling. I have a feeling that somebody's gonna be here. And I kind of like lean against the wall, and then like for aura, obviously I'm leaning against the wall. There's a thunderstorm happening, and I start smoking, obviously, while waiting for Borach to appear. Just because I know that a man worth my respect would not have somebody else fight for them.
Do I have any summons already out for today?
You have the turtle.
No, you have the turtle. You didn't call for any summons before we left.
Okay. I will use this time to use up some Realmic and summon out both dragons and are we going in a cave, or are we out in the open?
It'll be on top of a mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna be climbing the mountain that's in front of us.
Oh, okay. Then I'll summon the big beak too.
Yeah, we might need to ride those dragons of yours up the mountain. Be useful.
I think Big Beak can take all of you.
Is Big Beak that big?
He's bigger than the dragons. The dragons
Damn,
are
that's a
only
big Beak.
Yeah, dragons are only the same like quote unquote size category as you.
Gotcha.
Because in the realms of chaos world, the wagon is the smallest classification of a dragon, and then it goes wyvern, drake, dragon.
Gotcha. Is this the mountain that the archivists crashed on, by the way?
No. The archivist dragon's mountain's right here.
Okay, that's what.
This mountain used to be bigger, but it got destroyed well before the whole thing happened in this realm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it says here cannot carry. What does that mean?
Let me use my eyes. Where am I looking?
It's in inventory.
What item is?
Oh,
it?
it's well done there. That makes sense.
It says
Yeah, I see.
We can't.
Is flight
Okay,
but
then.
cannot carry. Yeah, I think yeah, I'll take that out. He can carry. My intention with this was to say he couldn't drop like large objects. So I'm just going to say like cannot like drop things from the sky rather than that, because that's more accurate to what my problem is.
Yeah, like I couldn't use him to drop my giant fucking bomb.
Yeah, my issue with him is purely sky dropping bombs or alchemic things, because that's broken. If you're riding on him and want to throw flasks, that's fine. But you can't autonomously just say like he's holding like a case of alchemic things I prepped ahead of time, he's just gonna drop it. And we'll say that's because of the way his talons are. He does everything with his beak rather than his claws.
I understand. I need a soul to put inside him.
Put inside of what?
A big beak.
Make him smarter.
Well,
Could I
deal with this asshole we're about to kill. I mean,
I guess I do. I have a question. Then about that. So, the souls in my bag. Could I use one of like a soul from there, or does it need to be like a?
Has to essentially be a named one, like something like decent to be smart. Otherwise, like you could on paper use like, let's say like a bandit who has some level of brain, but the problem with that is that he kind of, you know, it's sort of like for him it feels like labor. So he's gonna be lazy, so he's gonna like decrease it in some way. He'll make the creature less listen oriented, but he will be smarter. So it's like, it's not a perfect sell. But if it's like an actual NPC, they're way smarter and they give abilities to the summon.
Okay.
So probably better to find something of worth.
well, I guess we'll see if this guy at the top of the mountain can help you with that. But for now, all we can do is wait.
As we're waiting, can I regen?
Yes. You both can rest.
Oh, fuck
Whoa.
yeah, dude.
And then we'll say Borach arrives.
He's gonna pull up and see both of us sitting there chilling. He's gonna see Yormisk sitting there meditating, communing with spirits. Me leaned up against a rock, smoking, waiting for him. As the thunderstorm reaches not max capacity, but it's getting there. The rain's coming down hard. Oh shit. Hey Yormisk.
Yes.
He's here. And
Borach.
I walk over to Borach as I see him pull up. And I hold the rhino horn charm out with my hand in front of him.
He looks at you. Has like a serious look on his face. And then he goes, "Are you giving me this?"
Yeah, this is for you. I figured you'd be here. Don't worry, it's, you know, you probably recognized it, but it's got a little, I did a little something to it. And I hand you the rhino horn charm.
He grabs it and then he kind of inspects it, looks around, and then he looks back at him. And then he goes, "You know, you're a good friend. A good friend that someone like me doesn't deserve."
Grant's mouth opens a little bit and the cigarette falls out of his mouth. And he like his eyes widen for a second and he looks away and then he looks back at Borach and he goes, "Look, we waited here for you because I had faith that you would be here, okay? No man worth my respect would let somebody else fight his fight for him. I told you I was gonna help you get your boy back, and I fully intend on helping you with that. But At the end of the day, that's your friend. I knew you weren't gonna let me be the one to take that, sweet vengeance away from you. So, I'd say somebody who, proves that my trust wasn't misplaced and is willing to go out of his way to kill somebody who would wrong one of his friends is completely deserving of it, Borach. Also, I think you'll like what that little charm does. Yormisk has a big ol' fucking bird over there that's, ready to carry us up that mountain where this asshole's at. So.
Yes. Let us take his soul for harming our friend. This is what my Lord Dosha would want. As I get on top of Big Beak.
I will also, get on the big beak. Besides, this asshole's got a whole bunch of time relics and shit potentially. That's, I mean, we don't want to deal with all that.
Borach looks to Yen. Are you coming with?
Of course. Of course.
Good. And then he follows suit and hop on the dragon.
Right. Guys, ascend towards the top of the end. Please all roll me luck checks.
Borach? Let's go, dude. It's because I didn't do my 3 rolls before we started.
That makes sense to me.
It's fine. My next one is, it's stored up now. My next one's stored up.
Mm-hmm.
You pass by 15.
Oh my god. Borach's the goat.
Oh,
Oh, it was 150?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. 3 people.
Let me roll something. Okay. 5. 1. Okay. Okay. You arrive near where you can see. So, how do I explain this? Essentially, this mountain. This be not at all. All right. So, I'll just do this. So, the mountain is essentially like a bunch of rings. So for the sake of argument, you know, it's like, I'm gonna draw it as a box, but like, you know, like a series of internal rings like this, and then like a summit. Oh my, what am I doing? Can't even click. Yeah, cool. Don't even do everything. All right, so boom, bop, bang. Okay. So yeah, it's like a bunch of concentric rings. You guys land on this one up here, essentially, and this is where the ritual sites start to be like clear. Something has happened. Like, there's these weird like markings that seem to push towards the top of the mountain. And your guys' combined intelligence, which excluding Borach is really, really high, but with the hat involved, Yen's int is 90, so you guys pretty immediately notice these like weird circuits.
There we go. Okay, my internet died for a second. My bad.
No problem. I was saying, basically there's these nodes that are pointing towards the summit, and they need to be investigated, but your guys' natural intelligence, including Yen, which is at 90 currently, can detect them automatically. So you guys notice these on the way up, and you guys like arc essentially like here.
Okay, bet.
I pet the big bird as I get off. The big, good job.
Yeah, Do we know what the nodes are for?
You can tell that there's some part of the ritual is tied to them, but other than that, not super hard without investigating them directly.
Okay. Have I seen any type of anything like this before? Because it kind of reminds me of the thing in the tower.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It is not ancient magic or chaos magic, so it feels like super weird. Like normally you make circuits with one of the two because most other things like they don't work in every realm. And putting one so close to the spiritualist realm without using any crystals is weird. But it doesn't use any crystals. So, kinda no, but with some rolls, maybe some things come out. Did everybody hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sure I'm not also dying on the quest. Would any of you want to roll intelligence checks on this circuit?
Or not.
Yormisk starts to trace some of these lines and try to write down what he knows, but finds them to be constructed in a odd way. Even the ghosts he kind of consults for this seem to be unsure how it even should work, given it seems audio based. Grant looks into it in a similar way to kind of understand it and recognizes that it is in fact an audio based, maybe Endorsey effect, but the magic isn't from a emissary at all. It has something tied to the circuit that must be allowing it to create the loop, but it is very odd.
Maybe I ask Munashi if he knows anything about this.
Doesn't remind me of anything in the Painted Worlds, but I can at least look. No. As artistic as this is, I would say I am unsure how it gets power, and I don't know where it's pointing.
It's okay. Thank you for trying, my friend.
course, anytime, Yormisk.
I think if I had to
Holy
get...
fuck, dude.
Yeah, they
Internet
Genju
won't stop
singing.
dying.
Yeah, there's a storm out here.
There is. It's true. Actually, yeah, there actually is.
There's a storm both
Hopefully.
in and out of game. What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think that the end was the end of all Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so my roll was ass. I got a 74.
Yeah. Summary is that you guys can tell that it is somehow has audio related circuitry, but there's no clue as to where the power source for that is or where it points to.
Where it points to? Can I roll Dex to maybe like check and see if there's anything that like leads me to another spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
With your
Damn, I
dex,
can't roll for fuck.
you can tell there's an audible sound once you get low enough to the ground. So there's something like buried, and there is something to be heard.
What if it has something to do with Borach?
Borach notice what Yormisk says, and then he attempts to see if maybe he could do anything.
I see. Sure. Roll dex.
Ooh.
Borach, as if the main character of this arc, rolls very well dex checked, and he notices that there is a sound, and he does kind of get the words that are coming from it because it's in his native language. It seems to be a psycho blue intonation. And it speaks of like speakers essentially being in the four corners of the mountain.
And this is like visible only to him, or
It's audible to you
or is
because
it
you understand the
just
words.
Something that he just noticed with them.
To other people,
Okay.
it sounds like hatakia, 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 like over and over. But for you, you just know that that word is like rerouting sound profile in Blue Psycho.
And the speakers are in the four corners.
Yeah,
In the-
you can tell they're in the four corners because you're like listening for it really succinctly, and you can kind of hear it coming from here, like yeah, the four corners of the mountain on the outer edges of it. And then there's some
Okay.
sort of receivers are the black lines.
Okay, so he points to the receivers, and then to the four corners. There. The noise is coming from there. Speak in a different language only I can interpret.
You are very You're a very interesting soul, Borach.
Just save all that until we're done. Follow me. And then he starts walking to the closest receiver.
He walks over to this receiver right here. And we'll say you like stab into the ground and wrestle out what looks like some sort of weird bluish black wiring or snake. It looks kind of like something between those two creatures. And Borach just like snaps the thing in half. And this like psycho dissonance rains out from it, like dealing a large amount of mental damage normally, but doesn't seem to affect Borach all too much. You get the impression that it would deal corruption to your realmic resource normally.
Oh, just by snapping the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your whole realmic resource is corruption because you're a psycho.
Okay, he turns to them. Just wait here. And then he goes to the next receiver.
Yeah. Does the same thing. It snaps them. We'll say, yeah, he snaps all the receivers and you guys hear like an eerie silence. And Grant heads to the southeast of this mountain and sees this speaker, for which looks like a blue skull nestled in the trunk of a hollowed out tree. I assume Kyouma's potentially getting bodied. Makes sense. Well, no problem. But yeah, like, Grant will notice the speaker on the bottom right, and we'll be dealing with it, then we'll get back to that. Yormisk will say that you were sent towards one of the other 3 speaker points.
Okay.
You see a hollowed out tree with a blue skull in it. What would you like to do?
A blue skull. A blue skull. I use necromancy on it. See if that does anything.
Alright, you use necromancy on the skull. And you can start to hear it almost as if it's speaking your language. And it hurts your mind a bit. You take 10 mental damage. But the words it's speaking seem to be very loud now that you've converted them to ethereal. And it seems to hurt your mind like a siren or a wraith might.
That hurts. Oh well. I think I know what to do now. Well, not necessarily what to do, but I heard the voices screeching from entropy. I then try to speak the language that I heard into the node.
All right, you like speak what it's saying back to it, essentially.
Yes.
It seems to also be taking some sort of damage as you kind of call back to it in the same way that it's calling to you. And eventually it creates like a lot of, you know, disruption. And it starts to crack slowly.
Huh.
Oh, I keep on. I ask Munishigi what he thinks is going on for his opinion.
I think you're creating a feedback in the skull, and it's gonna destroy it, which could be safer than attacking it directly.
Thank you for your sound logic, my friend. Always quick and cunning. As I keep speaking in tongue with the ornament.
You do so until the object is broken into dust. You receive Psycho Skull Dust. Is it? Whatever.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. There you go. Alright. What would you like to do, Kyouma? It is doing that, dying.
Oh, are we?
You're alive for now.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I lied. Stuff sucks. Well, tragic. I think Grant went down though to the other one and did something. And Yormisk will go to Yormisk, you will also go to this one and do the same thing, I presume?
Yes.
Alright, you do the same thing and gain another set of that dust, so you just have 2 of them. And then you will meet with Borach.
Borach.
I just stares at you.
I stare back at him.
What?
I destroyed 2 of the skulls by imitating your language. Do you need assistance?
Yes. We need assistance moving forward. Figure out some clues.
Okay. So I start speaking in psychonaut tongues again.
Alright. Grant will succeed in using his spirit sword on the remaining 2 blue skulls, obtaining a blue psycho emitter I don't know. They fucking suck. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nothing is going up Millhouse today. Alright. That's also holy. Okay. Grant will give Yormisk both Psycho Blue emitters that were received.
Thank you, my friend. I think to myself and not say it out loud, for I know Grant does not need my thanks.
You guys proceed, I'll say, towards the summit, where you will find large indentation, a very large indentation into the mountaintop, the plateau at the top of from when it was sliced long ago by some large cutting force. And you will find like letters essentially burned into the top of the mountain.
Oh my God. Letters burned on the mountain. I remember an incident like this a while back. A singed mountaintop. How quaint. What are all the, do we see all the letters?
Yeah, they're in Psycho, but you can, now that you guys have like dealt with it a little bit, you can kind of gather a clue or two.
Yeah, I guess if Yormisk is also reading it, Borach would attempt to read it as well.
Alright, both roll me int.
Am I here?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Oh.
Well,
This is like a fake. Crazy work. Yeah, it is really a hellish rebuke from the interweb gods.
yeah, I don't like her right now.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because my gamer tag, it was auto-generated a long time ago for Xbox Live, was Southeast Hades, which is just kind of relevant in this very moment. But yeah, shit sucks. With the sorry, somebody come in. With what you rolled, you can kind of put together some of it. Grant will got it. Grant's gonna pre-calc a turn in case some sort of combat transpires due to this. You guys roll pretty well. Yormisk, you look into the lettering, and with what you'd heard before, transliterating it into your language of this sort of ethereal kind, you find that It seems to be a power word of some sort. Like there's an insane amount of magical energy coming from it. Of a type you've never seen before. And it seems to be, you know, partially what's keeping the loop going, despite the fact that you guys destroyed all the speakers and emitters. You get the impression that if you were to destroy the wording, that it would possibly stop the loop, but with great damage to you and your party. Borach, with your check, the extra bit of knowledge you get out of it is that you can kind of understand the intent of these words, and you can kind of feel that there may be a way to distribute some of this energy without completely blowing yourselves up.
Is there something I can do with my field?
That could work in some ways. I think kind of complicated. Definitely if something goes wrong, it would be very helpful. But before anything goes wrong, I think your sword is more helpful.
My spirit sword? I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, the word that's carved here is in Psycho, but it's essentially, let's see here, it's it's that.
Okay.
So technically you could rearrange the word, but it's gibberish. Like you would have to know Psycho language very well to turn this word into a different word.
What does this word mean? Can Borach tell me what this word means?
Yeah, can if he wants.
Borach, what am I looking at?
It's the word for time loop.
Time loop.
Time loop. So that has to do with... So this is connected to the church incident. Well... Time... Oh, man.
Need to break the loop.
Yeah, that I understand. But as to how... If we had one of those artifacts, I guess. But, yeah, I understand that that's not really what we have the ability to do right now.
Oh, I know how. It'll just hurt.
Call us a loop, call us time. So, and us disrupting this will blow us up, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So, like, in what way? If we, like, erase a word, for example?
It's affected by how you affect the words. So, if you were to, like, accidentally create a bigger, more dangerous word, then it could cause, like, irreparable damage.
Okay.
The word is currently acting exactly what the word is. So if you accidentally add something to it, it could be very bad.
I was gonna say, if we replace loop with stop, then does that prevent damage from occurring? Because it would stop it. It would freeze it in time.
Yeah, but especially if it was exactly the same amount of words, or like you could connect it really seamlessly, then yes. Like, in the sense that, like, none of the letters changed.
Oh, shit. Borach, do you know the psycho words for pause, stop, freeze.
Yes.
Are any of them the same amount of letters as this one? Because that's loop time. So if we have the same amount of letters and have it say something that stops it, then it would just stop it. We wouldn't have to get hurt, per se. And he's... Oh, you're writing them out right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So they're all 6 letters. So technically... But it's better to have it be all the same letters, right?
It's like currently, because Hakala is the word for loop, it includes the word for time in it, which is call, as being clear here. It's easier in a way to include things to the second word, which is just time, but if you change the word time, for example, to the word stop, then it would be stop loop.
Yes.
Or freeze loop. But I think you kind of get the idea that the word freeze is more like cold.
Yes. Because to me, I was thinking we changed loop to another word.
Yeah, that seems possible, but it is a big word, so it likely requires erasing letters.
True.
Because it's a conjunction word for, like, again and again. Time is what it is. Translates to.
What's the psycho word for erase?
Erase is... I think it's... Oh, just erase by itself, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Erase doesn't have the word time in it. It is...
No.
New all.
I was thinking of changing it to erase loop so it stops the loop. Okay. Fuck.
I wish I could just edit messages in this.
Let's see. Loop or time, same amount of letters, but I'm trying to think of other words that I could use here.
What about reverse?
Reverse rewind is the one that I was thinking of as well.
Okay, yeah, rewind would include the word time in it. Reverse is... what's... Oh, I'm so bad with remembering. Oh, yeah. Here.
You said rewind has time in it. So that would just be adding, no erasing.
That's reverse.
So you said adding on is worse or erasing is worse?
Erasing is worse because it likely the mana is essentially in each word or each letter.
Okay.
Sorry. So
Gotcha.
erasing them causes the mana to release.
So what's the word for rewind?
Rewind. I think it has the same initial one, which is Ru.
I know that we already have pause, but I think that less letters is better. Rewind is less letters. So, ooh, but we would want to stop the loop. We wouldn't want to rewind the loop, would we? Which would be better, rewinding or stopping?
Have we tried end?
God. Yeah, that is a good idea. Well, no, because that's the same as stop, isn't it?
They're different words.
But stop and pause are the same thing.
You said bend?
He said in.
End.
And
But
End.
my
Oh.
thought process was that's the same as stop, because pause and stop are the same word.
Seems like it would be stop.
no, they're like based on culture. So pause and stop both have to do with time, so they are the same. But end is also the end of life or death, so it's closer to the word death than it is the word that is time. But it includes a time word in it. It is what's his name? Oh yeah. It's Stir Call. Include Sturma's name.
I mean, we can try it. We can add 4 extra letters. If that's the risk that wants to be taken. Because I'm down to try end, but that's only if you guys are willing to be like, okay, I'll take damage on that if it fucks up.
So you said, would we take... I know you said something specific around mental damage or... what was the other thing that you said?
You won't take mental because you destroyed all the resonant speakers and stuff, and those cause the explosion to be way worse. But this just explodes the mountaintop based on like what you do. The mana has to go somewhere for the loop. So currently it's being expended to keep the loop going. If you change the word to activate an effect that makes sense to spend a similar amount but then doesn't do anything bad to the gods can get rid of it. Is the idea. The emissaries can like deal with the explosion when you guys are further away if it still has too much energy.
Okay.
etc.
I'm going to put a radius around us of a
bit of an internet explosion, but the idea is to put a 50-meter radius of the embolist aura in the area around them that has an effect of something.
Could I pray to Dosha and ask for advice? Is advice? Since it deals with emissaries or not?
You have to roll really high.
Okay. Well, devotion, correct?
Yep, devotion. I want to redisperse. Okay. Problem. A 50-meter blast reduction. 50, 15. Okay, my bad. Yeah. All right. 75. Yeah, you go to pray, and we'll say it does not work. It has nothing to do with your devotion here, but you feel like the closer you are to this thing, the worse it's jamming your ability to talk to the emissaries.
Would a earth wall suffice?
No. Because it's using a earth as a conduit.
Ooh.
It's a good choice, though. An earth wall would normally be decent if the conduit was something different, like fire or something, but it's using a mountain as a conduit. Let's pick up the party, and then I want to write the word stir call. If we're all cool with it. I gotta roll, you gotta do it for me. No problem. Would you all agree with the word stir call to end the loop?
Okay.
Borach, are you cool with the same?
I don't recall. I don't know if he said something specific to Borach about this time loop.
Oh, you're talking
But I
about
guess-
Qford?
No,
Oh.
it was specific to the time loop. I don't know if you said something. I'm trying to remember, but I swear to God, you said something specific to Borach about the time loop. I was trying to remember what that was, but I might be tripping. But I'm cool with the stir call.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. I don't quite remember exactly either. Okay, stir call. That's for 15 meter. Stir. Fine. They're also pretty tight words. Two of them are. Two of them are big. Two of them small. Okay. So. Oh. 18 remainder. /R. $8.5. A high roll. 8.5. So, you guys place stir call into the message inscribed on the top of the mountaintop, and a explosion does emit, but it is reduced drastically by Grant, launching you guys a mere 8.5 like, I guess they're in like chunks, like kilometers or something. It would launch you quite far back, but nothing like too bad. Roll me some agi checks, and I'll roll Kyouma's from there. It was a good word. D4. That's fine. Not an issue. 106 for.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Here it is. If you want, Kyouma, you can roll D100 plus 50. If it'll let you. Cool. Yormisk, roll your agi.
Huh?
Roll agility.
What a roll?
Ah. Sorry, what?
I said, what a roll.
What a. Yeah, that's true. Good.
92 with a 10 agi. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy work. You all take no actual damage as you get flung back off the mountaintop, only a mere 8.5 kilometers. And just land a little bit low, but you guys land in very dexterous way. Like you catch onto like branches and like fling yourself backwards and do a couple flips and land. As you feel like the gospel of the heavens opening up and You feel bathed in your Endorsey power again, resealing Grant's Hauler, of course. So he immediately notices.
Good
it coming back.
recompensation, asshole.
But you do feel a force from the skies. And it provides you with a effect. You all gain an Endorsey rank up. Okay. And from there, we end the session.
W.